Dear students, I am Neeti Bhardwaj. Today we will be starting first chapter of history for 9th class. That is the French Revolution. To understand the French Revolution, first of all you have to know about some terms. Only then it will be easy for you to understand the chapter. Now first of all, you should know 3 estates. What were these 3 estates? French society was divided into 3 categories. There was no equality between the people. The society was divided in 3 estates. It means first estate consisted of those people who were church officials, church fathers. They were the most influential people. Then second estate consisted of nobility, people who were rich, courtiers, king's court. सुना ना आपने, कोर्ट होता है किंग का, तो वहाँ काम करने वाले rich people, they were nobility. That was the second estate. Third estate consisted of common people. Now, there were 3 types of people in this estate, third estate. Now, big businessmen, but who did not belong to the church or who did not belong to the court. Then merchants, some court officials like lawyers, etc. But they were not courtiers. And I have drawn there these 2 figures here. Some figures are here, some figures are here. This is to show that in this third estate, these people were there who made the third estate, but the number of this group was very less. Then came big peasants, artisans जो काम करते हैं हाथों से, आर्ट का सामान बनाते हैं, आर्टिजन्स, उनका नंबर इनसे ज़्यादा था. Then there were small peasants, landless labor, servants. You can see their number was the most. But all these came under this heading, third estate. So French society was divided into 3 estates, that is first estate, second estate, third estate, understood as 3 estates. But first estate consisted of church officials, second estate nobility, third estate there were big businessmen, merchants, lawyers, etc. But their number was quite less. Big peasants, artisans, their number was more than these ones. But small peasants, landless labor, and servants, their number was the most. But all these came under the heading third estate. So when we say 3 estates, so you should understand that what we are talking about. Now, you can see here that these people who made the third estate, out of the total population of France, they were almost 98%. जितनी भी फ्रांस की पॉपुलेशन थी, उसका 98% जो था वो ये थर्ड एस्टेट के लोग थे. Only 2% people belonged to these 2 estates. These 2 estates were influential people, rich people. So keep this in mind. 98% was made by this third estate out of the total population. Only 2% of the total population was this, people belonging to second estate and people belonging to the first estate. Now, there was no equality between them in the sense that king charged taxes. State जो है वो टैक्स लगाती है लोगों के ऊपर, but all the taxes which were paid to the state, they were only paid by the third estate. These two estates, first estate and second estate, they did not pay any tax to the government or to the state, as there was a king. So these two estates did not pay any tax to the state. All the taxes were paid by the third estate. But the total land, जो agricultural land थी, जो total land थी, most of the land, about 60%, that was owned by these two estates, mostly by church. So can you see the discrimination? Taxes कौन पे करता था? Third estate. But जो काम कर रहा है किसान, फार्मर, फील्ड्स में, उसके पास वो लैंड जिस पे काम कर रहा है वो अपनी लैंड नहीं है. काम ये करेंगे, टैक्स ये लोग देंगे, लेकिन लैंड जो है वो ज्यादातर more than 60% या about 60% land was owned by the church and the nobility. So this was something which was not right. और जब ऐसा कुछ सिस्टम होता है तो धीरे धीरे इससे क्या होगा, लोगों के मन में गुस्सा आना शुरू हो जाएगा. तो पीपल स्टार्ट गेटिंग एंग्री और धीरे धीरे फिर वही आगे चल के, दिस वॉज अ फैक्ट रीजन फॉर द फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन. So you should know, first of all, whenever it is said three estates, so you should know what does it mean, three estates.